Hi everybody. Well, it is another beautiful day here in the Lake District. As you can see, it is currently raining, which it has for the last 36 hours. But at least the wind isn't blowing right now, so that is a plus. I can handle the drizzly rain. In combination with the wind, it makes it very, very difficult. This morning though, I woke up after spending most of the day in my tent yesterday, thinking I got to get out of here. So what I thought I'd do today is review this camping stove, which is actually been very, very awesome so far. There is something I do not like about it. I'll tell that in a second. But this is the Wild Wind camping stove. It's very much like the Jet Boil, if you know what that is. It's very similar. I watched a video of a guy in the Lake District, actually, he had the Jet Boil, and he was kind of reviewing it a little bit. So I did look it up. They're about $120, $130. This one runs about $50, and it seemed like it was basically the exact same thing. So I'm going to take you through this and kind of show you how it works, and see if what they claim is going to be exactly what it does. So first thing first, it's pretty small. It comes in a little pack, a little pouch as well, that I've already taken out of. The reason why the cap is kind of lifted off this one is because my fuel is just a little bit too big for this one. But if you get the right size fuel canister, it fits in there perfectly. This keeps the lid on, but it also clips down and becomes a handle, and this is your lid. Everything is in this little package. So here's your fuel, and then you lift out the actual burner itself, and then this becomes the pot. It's a 1 liter pot. Their claim, as I said earlier, or I alluded to earlier, is that they can do this can do a ½ liter of water, and again, it's a 1 liter pot, ½ liter of water in 2.5 minutes. So we're going to test that today. I have had a little bit of trouble with it. When I screw this on the fuel, the burner on the fuel, everything is fine. It's just if you tighten it too much, it chokes off the fuel, and the fuel won't get to the burner. So I don't tighten it down as much as I feel like I should need to. But now, yeah, fuel's going now, so we're good there. There is a starter here, so you don't need a match or a lighter or anything. However, the video that I watched with the guy in the Lake District, he took an extra lighter just in case his starter didn't work, and in his video the starter didn't work, so he's able to light it with a lighter. So that's always probably a good thing to have. Now, do I have a lighter? No, I do not. So I'm hoping that the starter continues to work. However, I have enough food. It wouldn't be catastrophic for me not to have my freeze-dried food, but it is very nice to have a nice warm hearty meal when you get back from the lakes, a hike in the lakes, especially after it's been kind of cold and rainy and windy all day. It is extremely nice to have something hot. So let's go ahead and get this done. I'm not gonna start this yet. I'm gonna get the water out. A lot of the freeze-dried food calls for anywhere from 1 to 2 cups. There's 8 ounces in a cup, so having your Nalgene bottle is really handy because there's ounces on here. So if you know you need a cup, then you just take 8 ounces out of your Nalgene. But we're gonna do the ½ liter today because I want to see exactly, I want to see if it does take 2.5 minutes to get this thing to a rolling boil. That is a ½ liter, and the good thing about this pot is too, there are marks inside for 1 liter, 3/4 liter, ½ liter, and 1/4 liter. So there's that. I'm gonna put my lid on here. The lid does have a pouring spout. However, when I'm pouring it into the pouches, it's kind of messy. Sometimes it will come out and then it will drain off the side. I don't really like using it, so I just usually take the cap off when I'm pouring it. But again, that's just preference. Let's see if I can get this thing lighted. There we go. Ooh, flames. So as the reason why that thing's called a jet boil, it sounds like a jet when this thing's going. There are little clips on this to hold it in there nice, and let's start the clock. I'm going. I'm gonna fast forward this, so whatever I say right now, it doesn't really matter because we're just gonna wait till 2.5 minutes. One minute. I'm starting to see little bubbles. Minute check. I think we're getting there. And that's 2.5 minutes. Uh-oh. Oh, that's hot. Oh, so 2:45. Two minutes and 45 seconds. And we have a rolling boil. That's not bad. We were camping in Ten Sleep, a couple weeks ago, and my friends were boiling water a lot. They like their hot drinks, and it would take a long time on the stove, probably anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. So this cuts the time at least in half, and for quite a bit of water too. I mean, that's going to give you a couple cups of coffee at least. So highly recommend this. It is really light, which is nice. It does have this little pad on it so that way you don't burn your hand. And it just seems very, very convenient. So really like this. In fact, I'm gonna use this water. Eat some of my dried food, even though it's like curry, but they eat curry in the Asian countries for breakfast, so why can't we here? So anyways, this is the Wild Wind camping stove.